Hey guys, thanks for tuning into this new video. As some of you might have seen in the previous one, I bought a wrecked E92 BMW 328xi that I fixed, and I've been daily driving it for the past month now, and I gotta be honest, it's a pretty solid car. It's a good daily driver. And I got an idea, why not try something new? So I decided to make a review for some of the folks that are looking to buy one of these cars and have no idea what to look at and what to look out for. This is for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get right into it. So, just for starters, this is the E92 platform, so it is the two-door coupe version. I also have the 328xi. The XI stands for X-Drive, which is the all-wheel drive system that it comes with. Under the hood, we have the good old N52 engine. It is a 3.0 inline 6 motor that produces 230 horsepower and 200 foot-pounds of torque. Overall, it is a very solid engine, surprisingly reliable, and will get you over 200k miles if it is maintained properly. There is no turbo, which helps it create much less stress heat, but there are a few cons, and some things to look out for are valve cover and oil filter gaskets, as they tend to leak, and water pumps should be replaced as they tend to go out every 60 to 100k miles. It is equipped in a all-wheel drive 6-speed automatic transmission, which was also offered in a manual version. Back to the front of the vehicle, all E92 models came with xenon adaptive headlights and fog lights. Overall, the 328i and XI models are fairly reliable. The only crucial part is just to make sure to keep up on maintenance. They get a solid 20 to 30 miles per gallon and have some room to have fun if you decide to slam on the pedal. Within the month that I've been driving this car, it definitely gave me a more of a sporty and planted feel compared to the other sedan model. Overall, a very nice and solid interior. Is definitely more driver-centric, just typical BMW, everything is pointed more towards the driver. It has a very minimalist aesthetic, is clean lines, straightforward functionality, and a lack of unnecessary clutter. One big thing on all these cars and all these models is all the different M Sport, Sport packages. Like for example, you can get the interior in gray, coral red, saddle brown. Same thing with the dashboard and door accents. Like you can get it in dark burl walnut wood, poplar grain light wood, aluminum glacier silver, brushed aluminum, and high gloss black. Moving away from all those different interior packages and back to mine, I have the basic steering wheel. You can get it with paddle shifters and without. Overall, a very typical speedometer. You can scroll through your clock, time, odometer, trip odometer, outside temperature, average fuel economy, instant fuel consumption, average speed, range, and you can check the life or how much oil you have left. Moving more to the left side of the interior, you have your basic headlight and fog light switch. We have your turn signal and the BC button where you can scroll through all the other options I mentioned on your speedometer. I do have the base model speakers, but there is an option to get the Logic 7 or Harman Kardon speakers as an extra package. Has power, heated, auto dimming, and self-folding mirrors. This model had a non-iDrive setup, so all I had was AM, FM, CD, and aux. There was no Bluetooth. It did have the premium package, which did give it the Bluetooth hands-free calling. Comfortable Dakota leather heated seats with fully electric reclining, height, and memory function buttons. Your typical gear shifter, but this one has a drive sport mode and a manual mode. Moving up to your dome light, you have your SOS button for any emergencies, your sunroof switches, and your lights. A classic E92 option is a sunroof. Some things to look out for though are water leaks due to clogged drainage tubes, and sometimes the sunshade won't retract all the way. Moving on to the back seat is practically a playhouse for your dwarf-sized friends or legless passengers because there's literally zero space back there. But BMW was nice enough to add AC vents even for those who do end up in the back. Quick honorable mention, a kryptonite of BMW are their cup holders. They are broken half the time, but lucky enough mine were fine. Moving back to the trunk, it has surprisingly a good amount of space for it being a coupe, about 11.1 cubic feet to be exact. Lots of things to fit except your regret if you decide to muffler delete this thing. But moving on to the right side, you get a toolkit. And unfortunately, these models did not come with spares, so all they did was just give you more room. Now, behind the wheel, one thing I'd realize is in a world of overly isolated driving experiences, the E92, especially in the 328xi spec, reminds you of what BMW used to prioritize: connection, balance, confidence, and simplicity. It's not about power numbers or flashy tech, it's about feeling the road and feeling in control. The first thing you notice when you start driving the E92 is just how connected the car feels. The steering is sharp, the chassis feels planted, and even though this isn't an M car, it still delivers a genuinely engaging driving experience. This generation still uses hydraulic power steering, which is a big deal. It means you can actually feel the road, every little texture, every small input, and it all comes through the wheel in a way that basically gone in modern cars. It's not overly heavy, but it's got a nice natural weight to it, and you can place the car exactly where you want it, whether you're taking a back road or carving through an on-ramp. Through the corners, the car really feels balanced and predictable. BMW really nailed the chassis tuning here, and it's confident but not twitchy, sporty, and without being uncomfortable. It doesn't feel like it's fighting you, the suspension keeps it flat enough to feel composed, but there's still just enough roll to remind you that this is a road car and not a track toy. X-Drive. The all-wheel drive system gives it a different kind of confidence. You can drive the thing hard in the rain, snow, whatever, and it just grips. It's still fun, but it's also incredibly planted. You lose just a bit of that playful rear-wheel drive feel, but for daily driving or bad weather, it's totally worth it. As I mentioned earlier, under the hood you've got BMW's naturally aspirated 3.0 liter inline 6, the N52, and honestly, it's one of the smoothest engines they ever made. It's not turbocharged, so you don't get a sudden hit of boost. Instead, the power delivery is linear, predictable, and silky all the way to redline. It's not going to snap your neck, but it loves to rev, and there's a real joy in ringing it out. It's got that classic BMW feel, smooth, refined, and just enough punch to keep things engaging. Paired to a 6-speed automatic or a manual if you're lucky, the shifts are clean and intuitive. The auto isn't lightning quick like newer transmission, but it knows what you want. Downshifts are responsive, and it doesn't hunt around or feel confused like some modern gearboxes. So after spending time with this car, driving it, living with it, I can honestly say the E92 328xi still holds up. It's not the fastest or the flashiest, but there's just something about the way that it drives that just puts a smile on your face. It feels connected, solid, and just right. If you're looking for a coupe that's fun, usable year-round, and still has that old-school BMW soul, this might just be the one. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This has been my first review, and I think I did pretty solid. But if you guys have any thoughts or questions, don't forget to drop them down in the comment section below. And don't forget, stay tuned for new videos and possibly a future build that's coming up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.